again. Imagine that. It's live. Let's go. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I honestly don't know how much talking I'm going to do because I do have quite the sore throat going on today. I'm not entirely sure why, but my throat's pretty sore. I haven't really like lost my voice or anything, but it's just kind of like sore. Hashtag active. So I'm gonna avoid talking too much tonight. That's a good question when we're gonna get more Wind Valley Park, so probably pretty soon. I usually like to do Wind Valley Park on my days off because I have more time to do the so I can live stream it on Twitch and then also edit the video. So I don't think I'm necessarily sick. I just have a sore throat. I don't know if it's from talking a lot the last day or two, which it could be. I've been in and out on general chat. I've been paying attention. Love that you guys are getting ready for Wendelverse, and y'all already getting into the spirits of it. You know, you're finding stuff on Google Maps, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think I'm sick. I just got a sore throat. Again, I think it is from just kind of like talking a lot. So if I don't sound like my voice is very exciting and such, I'm trying to keep it kind of quieter, kind of like on the down low. I did see your founder. He was looks like he likes money a lot. Our founder is George Wind, founder of Gold Rock Park. He is from Mississippi, and he always had the dream of opening a park in Mississippi. So he, you know, he did what he had to do, and he founded Windland Entertainment, and boom. And just kind of starts from there, so. Okay, so I want to try and find a good reference for this railroad crossing, or this railroad going over the top here. I'd like to see if I can find something. Does anyone have any good references of a railroad that goes over the top? I know sort of our city does. Which I kind of want to go on that. Around that, kind of like that. It's pretty simple, but it works well. I think we're gonna kind of model it out of this of our cities slightly. Just a little bit. I want to start pushing the park more. So. Whew. Kings Island still has got that huge turnaround from Son of Beast, but still built. Yeah, Google Earth has some spots that need some updating. Money trains, and he starts buying a steam locomotive that grew into a whole huge theme park. Hey EJ, how's it going? Also, apparently, I think it's the right update. Yeah, I heard something with like Coaster Studios saying that, so. Basically, Walt Disney Money Edition. You have good news? What's your good news, EJ? It's good to have good news. Yeah, I always thought Banshee, they did update it with Banshee. I thought they did. Why don't you want to line up with that? Well, I even have a line to surface off, so this is kind of interesting that it doesn't want to go with that. But it's okay. Let's maybe use the thicker piece of wood here. I don't know why that's like, it's interesting. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna make a cool little bridge for this to go over. That's what I'm excited about. But again, guys, gonna try and limit. I wouldn't say limit the talking, but like, I'm gonna have probably like a softer tone for this right now. Man, my throat's been sore all day. Is that slightly? That's probably not flat, is it? Probably not. Knowing my luck. Yeah, we're just gonna start over with that. Turn off align to surface. That way we can for sure say it's flat. Yeah, make it a scenery group. Alright, again, we're gonna kind of go a little bit on the Silver Dollar City inspiration here from the Frisco Silver Dollar line. Because it's the one I know the most of, so. Yeah, I'm not going completely identical, but we're gonna give it a kind of shape it up the same way. Just kind of, I like having an idea of what these kind of look like, or what this kind of looks like. Alright, I'll plug in those gaps kind of like that. And I do kind of want to cover up this terrain a bit to where you can't really see the terrain all that much, but we'll see how that works. I do want it to blend pretty well, so let's go ahead and see if we can edit this a little, just a little bit. It's obviously going to come up right up to the pathway. I'm thinking about doing maybe some rock work to fill in the stuff here. So if we go rock. Do I know what I'm gonna build in the 90s and 2000s? I don't know I got a few ideas, but like I don't have like a set in stone plan just yet. I'm gonna take it year by year and think of like what would be the best thing for the park to add and stuff like that. And this is going to be kind of like on the smaller side of parks, so it's not going to be, it's not like some sort of Cedar Point or anything like that, or anything ginormous. It's going to be relatively sized, you know. We're going to have some expansion room, but we're not going to overdo it, so. Set in stone as you were. I didn't even notice I did that, no pun intended. If I actually, did I actually say that? That's funny. Nothing's set in stone as I work out on some rock work. I really like these rocks and I want to implement them more, so I'm going to try and see what I can do here just a little bit. But sorry if I'm not going to be talking too much, guys. I'm going to try and read your messages, but I'm trying to keep it to a minimum on the talking, or trying to talk a little bit softer. Hopefully it gets better tomorrow. By tomorrow. I don't know if it's been because I was talking a lot lately. I've been training the last few days at Lauren, so I had to do a lot of training. And every time I train a lot, I end up talking a lot, and sometimes actually get a sore throat from it. So I'm hoping that's what it is. I don't think I'm sick. I think I am. Like, I feel fine. It's just my throat. Just a little bit dodgy. Narration on your train. That's actually a really cool idea. I might actually do the same too, now I think about it. It's definitely a cool idea. Like, if you look to your right, there's this, but I might update it if we add like new rides and such, and might have to update it just a tiny bit. Basically, I'm trying to use this rock work to kind of blend it into the terrain a bit. It kind of hopefully makes the terrain look blend in with the with all this just a little bit more, a little bit better. Alright, maybe we'll blend in a few other colors of rocks. theme it like a dangerous bridge. As much as I like the idea, I think I'm gonna stick to just kind of like just a normal bridge with some nice little rock work here. I do like the idea though. Kind of like a theme it to be like a somewhat broken bridge or something. But I kind of want to keep it, like so. For this. I love hearing that people have been working on their parks and stuff for the Wendelverse project. It's gonna be so cool. Yeah, like I said, I like the idea. But I kind of wanted to go with something kind of specific here. I can't wait to see how like the ticket awards go, like, you know, our version of the Golden Ticket Awards. I think that'll be fun to see who wins like best new ride and best steel coaster, best wood coaster. And again, it is going to be exclusive to what we have in Wendelverse, so real rides aren't going to count. That way everyone has chances of winning those ticket awards and stuff. And I'm going to make like the real thing. Like, I'm going to make images to make it look like the award and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. And then we'll kind of have like some sort of history tab where we you can view all the winners from each year. So that's something you can kind of strive for. So we'll have like, you know, best kids area, best steel coaster, best wood coaster. Don't know if we'll do like cleanest park, because I mean, how can you really judge that? Don't know if we'll do friendliest park. It's probably gonna be more ride based and everything. More than anything. But we'll probably come up with a few more awards and stuff. Maybe we'll do like a scenery award, like prettiest park or something like that. Might call it something a little bit different than that, but like best scenery or something like that. So I think we'll definitely come up with different awards, and maybe over the years we'll get a few different awards going. That's what I'm excited for. And then hopefully we can get some judges for that. So if you're working on a park, you will not allowed to be a judge. We'll have like the nominees up, and then the judges will vote. Hopefully we can get quite a few judges. Like, I'm hoping to get like a lot of people maybe that don't really want to participate in anything else. Maybe I can get people that just want to be judges for that and stuff, and just there to see what people come up with, create and stuff. Basically like spectators. They can go and visit everyone's parks. So it's basically going to be required that you upload your stuff to the workshop, because obviously your park has to be viewed by the ones that are accepting, or like the ones that are basically it'll be me, Carowinds Girl, and Fluffy as of right now. We might find some more in the future, maybe like more people that want to be part of accepting permits and stuff, because the permits have to go through us and everything. That way just stuff gets approved that make sure it's realistic, make sure the park can obviously afford it. Kind of like mods, not like completely, but somewhat of sort of like mods, but basically guys that just kind of help out with the permits and stuff. Stuff like allowed to be accepted and stuff. And again, if something gets rejected or something, like you're trying to build a park and it gets rejected, we will always try and put in an explanation of why. We're not just going to reject it and not tell you why. That way maybe you can make whatever adjustments you need and then resubmit it again. So it could be a simple thing as in, oh, this ride didn't exist at that time period. So we'll have like a list of what rides are available at the time, so just you guys got to make sure you're going with that. Do you have to have the game? If you don't have the game and you still want to participate in some way, there's definitely ways. Like, again, you could be a judge on some parks, but on some of the rides and parks for like the ticket awards, so you can be a judge. So there might be a few things you can people will be able to do. For sure. So you have to have the game if you want to be like obviously if you want to be like a coaster designer, or if you want to do obviously be a park greeter. I mean you have to have it, obviously. But yeah, I want to make sure there's some stuff for people to do that, you know, might not have the game and they just are there for the ride, you know. So it's going to be welcome to people that don't actually have a park chain or aren't doing anything. They're just there kind of for the ride. And we'll try and encourage them to be like judges and stuff for like the, you know. Park is in the wood hills of Arkansas, and so I filled up the map with trees. Those trees don't count as budget, right, since they are part of the land. Yeah, we wouldn't count the trees. Yeah, you're fine to put as much like trees and foliage as you want around the area, without affecting the cost. Are you gonna have a management team? Somewhat. We do have a small team. Like I said, we might look into having some extra people come in and just kind of manage the server a bit more. Because if the server does end up getting big, I am gonna have to find some more mods and some sort of management people that are able to watch the server and stuff when, you know, maybe the 3 of us aren't there. Well, I guess there's gonna be 4 of us, technically. Probably about 4 of us kind of running the whole thing. So there could be a point where we might need more than that. So you or someone should make a video of fake enthusiast ranking. Yeah, that'd definitely be there. I'm definitely gonna do stuff like that. Another thing is I'm gonna have like a fictional park enthusiast that's going to be going through your guys' parks and my park. You know, and just kind of visiting all the stuff. So just know that it will again be required for you to upload your stuff to the workshop, or your parks to the workshop and such. Each year we're gonna want every park to be uploaded for each year. So once we go into a new season, you're gonna want to update, or don't update it, but like start a new upload a new year of it. That way we have all of the history if we need to fall back on. So like I can open up, say if we do get to like 2022, I do have the opportunity to load back up the 1977 version of the park and stuff like that. So it would be kind of cool. Just every year or multiple times? Just every year. So like there's going to be a 1977. When I first finish, I'm going to upload this to the workshop, and it'll be the 1977 version. Once we get to 1978, I'm going to have a 1978 upload. I'm going to have a 1979 upload, 1980 upload, and so on and so forth. So it'll just keep doing that. So I plan on starting about as soon as I get this park ready to go, which hopefully it won't be too much longer. I'm trying to really try and push further, and I've been trying to work on it if not daily, try to get most of it daily. So we're gonna, again, I have to complete this loop going around here, but thankfully I won't have to really worry about any more coasters. It's gonna mainly just be flat rides and buildings at this point. So I'm gonna let my cat in here because he is having a fit that he is not in the same room as me. Come on, Kylo. You big baby. What is your problem? Yes, I know. You just want to be included. That's all. You just want to be included. I know. Can we start our foundation of the park anytime? And should we put our parks in the workshop for specific years? Yes. So, like I said, I kind of encouraged everyone to get started on their park and get it ready. That way, if I launch my park, you guys are ready as well. So no big sweat. If you're not ready in time, you'll still have a chance to, like, it could just be like 1979 by the time you open your park, or kind of like a situation like that, if that kind of makes sense. We're starting in 1977, so like if you're not done by then, and you open up your park, say you open your park, and you could potentially open your park in 1978 or 79 or 80, you know. So but if you want to be open right away at 1977, then you need to get started, and just remember to make sure that your park is with the times. I'm going to have a guide. We will have a guide of what items are available, and if you use something else, or if you use like put in a ride that wasn't specific to the time period, it's not going to get accepted. So just remember that. And then for instance, if we review your park, when you put in the permit, construction permit as we call it, we're going to review a park, make sure everything's within the time period, because again, everything's about simulation in this, in Wendelverse, and that we're going to try and make sure everything's right to the time period, and all that fun stuff. So, and if we find something that is not within the time period, then oops, I was typing. Find something that's not within the time period, we're gonna reject it, tell you like, hey, this ride wasn't in the time period, so you probably need to remove it and maybe save it for an addition later on. But if you remove it, we will accept it, and then just resubmit it after you make the change. So I'm not gonna like if you have a park, we're just gonna point out the things that the reason why it gets rejected, and you just make those changes. We're not gonna like say, oh, you need to start an entire new park or something. You know, that's not the thing. You just need to alter it to where it's correct. That's going to be the most common one. And then your rides have to be realistic as well. So you can't have like a stupid, like ridiculous coaster that makes no sense. It's got to be somewhat realistic. The force has got to be realistic for the most part. And again, if you're not good at coaster building, don't sweat it. That's why we have the coaster designer role. You can go to someone else that is a coaster designer and ask them to help you build it for you. So that's the beauty of it, is if you have what you think is a weak spot in your building skills, don't sweat it. You know, you can get people to help you. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? We're all here to help each other too, you know? So that's going to be the fun part. Kylo, do you really have to? Stop. This is why I don't usually let you in here, because you're going to get into stuff and make messes. Alright. Kylo, you're going to knock my stuff off. Stop. You're getting tangled in cables. Stop. You have roles on Discord, like designer roles. Yeah, so the roles are going to be on Discord, so like we're going to create the roles. So like whatever role you have, it'll be under your name and such, which will be nice. Be pretty cool though. So this is going to be the coaster in the park that's just kind of ugly. It's going to have that concrete base that it's built on, so you don't get any like trees and such. It's just going to be like on a concrete slab basically, which in my opinion doesn't look very good. So this is basically that coaster that's probably not going to be around very long, because it's going to be, it will be unpopular because it doesn't have a high excitement rating. But you don't have, again, you don't have to go to Coaster Designer to build your coasters. You can build your own, but they're there for like if you want to purchase rides and stuff from them. And I'm still debating whether the coaster designers are going to have like a currency bit that they need to worry about, or if they're just going to design rides for people. I haven't really made that decision, and I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. So, for instance, if we have a coaster designer, should they just be there to design coasters for fun? Or should they actually have like financial stuff to worry about as well? So like they have to pay money to get resources to, you know, put out rides and such. I think it'd be a little simpler to maybe start out, just do it for fun and not have to worry about financing, and just make the parks have to worry about financing. We might just start out that way, and then if we get people wanting a simulation aspect of that, but because honestly, like, yeah, they could get to a point where they, you know, go into bankruptcy or something. The company could go into bankruptcy and stuff, but really the only time we would say they do that is if they don't want to, if they like drop out of Wendelverse or something. But it sounds like people say just like let them do their designs and stuff. Keep it simple. I think we're gonna do that. That way I don't have to bot or code more stuff on the bot. And then they just post their stuff in the app show floor, and then if someone's interested in purchasing that model or something, they can. But remember, if you want to work for like a specific company and just do RMCs, you got to be part of the RMC team. So you got to be a coaster designer for RMC. Or if you want to do your own company, you can kind of come up with your own style of coasters. That one's going to be a little interesting because you don't want it to resemble other companies, which is kind of hard because obviously all the coasters in game are like have real life counterparts. So yeah, I think a lot of people will just want the coaster designer role and just put their work out there, and then if people want to use it, you know. Sounds like that's what you guys want to do, and I'm totally fine with that because that's actually a lot less stressful for me when it comes to like coding the bot and stuff. A hype chat. So there's gonna be a few things. So we've already got some stuff set up. We have the information channel, which just has like a lot of like little servers. So you have the channel, which is info, and that's going to have all your information, how to play the game, and it's going to have all your prices and stuff like that for everything. So, and then there's going to be the park chains, which is where you're going to post your updates from your parks. And I'll encourage everybody to try and keep with times. So like for the, you know, through the 70s and stuff, we're gonna try and make the news. There's like this really cool newspaper generator, and I'm gonna encourage people to use the newspaper generator and stuff. To make it look like any like news or something of your parks is coming through the news. I think it'd be, or like a newspaper and stuff. I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah, it's gonna be its own Discord server. It's not gonna. Otherwise, our server would just be too clustered with stuff if we made it part of the same server. In all honesty, I think making a separate Discord server for it is the way to go. Way better. Around the late 80s, yeah. Around the 80s or so is when we're gonna start having like allowing like where you can like advertise your stuff on TV. And then of course once YouTube becomes a thing, you would be able to do park vlogs and stuff with like I'm gonna make some like fictional coaster YouTube channels to like tour my park and stuff. I think it'd be fun. I actually like Vekoma and I've rode. But I actually like Vekoma and I haven't rode any of their amazing coasters in Europe. I like new generation Vekoma. Like I don't hate boomerangs or anything, so I'm fine with boomerangs. Of course, I've only been on two different boomerangs and that's it. I've never been on an SLC. Can I make fake TV ads and post them to YouTube? Absolutely, you can do whatever you want. Again, I try to encourage people to keep it with the times. So if you don't want to like play along with the fun and stuff, that's totally fine. Like, if you just want to do text-based teasing and stuff like that, that's totally fine as well. But I encourage everyone to try and get immersive with it and like try and create your own ads and stuff for fun. But again, if you aren't good with like doing that stuff, that's totally okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like do legit teasers, and when something opens, there's gonna be like newspaper clippings of about the rides opening or like the park opening, and just have like articles and stuff kind of posted. I think it'll be kind of cool. And then if we get into the 80s and stuff with like the TV ads and such, I think it'd be cool to have kind of like those really cringy, cheesy ads that had these really funny like different tunes and stuff. It's like all like cringy though. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little pathing stuff. I'm not gonna go too far outside. I'm gonna leave a lot of room for expansion. That is gonna be the thing we do here. I'm gonna real quick kind of just do a path layout here. We're gonna kind of hug the steam train a bit here. But we're gonna connect it back over here with the wood coaster, and then we're just gonna add everything. So my goal is here, I'm gonna try and make a path layout here, and so we'll have the path, and then I just decorate it with rides, attractions, and everything else, everything that we need here basically. This is gonna come all the way over here, so we're gonna have to go over or under the steam train at least a couple more times to get connected back over there. I'm trying to avoid as many crossings as I can when it comes to like that. Like if we cross, I prefer that the path is underneath or goes over or something. But like I said, guys, if you get to the point where you might want to sell a park or something to get a little extra cash, like say you're sitting at like 3 parks or so, but like you don't want to upkeep all 3 of them, and you're like, you know, maybe 3 parks was too much for me or something like that, or heck, even more, and you want to just get some extra cash or funding for your other main parks, You know, maybe you can sell one and use that funds to invest into your other parks. Yeah, I didn't make an announcement on stream. How do you spell the park name? Are you talking this park right here? I mean, it's Gold Rock Park, so. How do you spell the park name? The new one you're making. Well, this is the new one. You got me confused, because this is the new one I'm making. What park are you talking about? You got me very confused. Because I don't get it. So is all this part of the same chain, or all these different parks and chains in the same universe? It's all in the same universe. Everything you're seeing is going to be in the same universe. So your park, say if you make a park in Wendelverse, is in the same universe as this park. Yeah, Wendelverse isn't a park. It is the name of the Discord server that is going to... It is a universe of parks. What state is this park located in? It will be located in Mississippi. I decided. Yeah, South's gonna be packed. It's Wendelverse. Wendel, Wendelverse. Wendel's my last name. That's where it comes from. Wendelverse. So I could do a Japanese part. You can go anywhere you want in the world. If you want to do something overseas, it's totally up to you. Park in Kentucky. Yeah, you can go anywhere you want. Hey, what's up, Sir Daniel? Yep, you got it right that time, Benjamin. That's how you spell it. But I am pretty curious of how many people are gonna participate in this. Because I'm like, seems to be a lot of people interested. I hope it becomes pretty big. I do. I just hope we can handle how many, if it does have a large demand. Hey, Justin. In case you guys have joined the stream lately, I'm kind of soft-spoken today because my throat is pretty sore today, so try not to talk too much. Don't know what I did. I don't think I'm sick. I don't believe I am. Hopefully not. have that flow in there. Not too bad. Could be worse. I'll put it that way. Alright, curve slopes. Do you want to try and do some curve slopes? See, my goal is to have no railroad crossings where that need to be staffed or anything. I want to do a curved one here. That kind of curves around. The name of this park? It's Gold Rock Park. Gold Rock. Don't ask me how I came up with it. It just kind of came to me. I don't really have a specific reason for the name. It's just there. Hey, don't try and connect to that. Just don't. Oh, bro. I can't just delete the one section. Come on, man. What are you doing, game? What are you trying to do to me? Trying. It keeps wanting to connect to other places, and I'm like, bruh. No. See, I kind of want to do a curved one, but it's not. Wanting to do what I wanted to do. Here. Let's go straight. That one kind of curved. What if yeah, let's get rid of angle snap. Now we're talking. That's what I needed to do right there. See if we can get that up there without... See, I don't want there to... I kind of want to avoid there being a slope there. We can just smooth that edge out right there a little bit. I think would be good. See where that edge right is right there? If we can just kind of smooth that out a little bit. Implement theme park accidents to the universe. Yes, if there is like a major accident that affects certain rides, yeah, we're gonna try to do it. Like, for instance, if something happened to a specific ride and it closed existing rides down, just as a safety measure, if you have that type of ride, you're gonna have to close it down. Right now, that's what we're going with. So that curve was a little harsh, so we're gonna... See, look at that. How's that? Not good, not good. Right, let's push this back a little bit. I gotta remember that my entrance for the wood coaster's right there, so. Okay, that's looking decent. Not too shabby. And then we're gonna quickly change that, and that's gonna connect with that. You're subscribing? Well, I appreciate that. Sorry if I'm getting behind on chat. I've been trying to get this, so. Get this going, so. I guess what I could have done, instead of going under here, I could make a path going around here. Maybe that'll be a future expansion instead. Because obviously you would have to go all the way around to get back here, but I think having a shortcut here is actually nice, as long as we make it look okay. As long as we make it look nice, I'll be alright with it. We're allowed to make vids out of these parks. If you're talking about just like, oh, YouTube videos, gotcha. I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, no one's stopping you from making YouTube videos. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be making YouTube videos, so why wouldn't you be able to? Absolutely. But just kind of a word of warning and caution. If your stuff does not get approved, but you try and put it on Wendelverse anyway, it's going to get removed, and you're going to get, like, potentially kicked from the server if you continue to not listen. So like, if you want to be part of Wendelverse and everything, and say, ow, cats, what the heck? Oh, come on, cat, that was not cool. That hurt. Claw straight into the chest. What the heck? Ugh. He literally just jumped straight onto my chest and like clamped his claw right into my chest. What are you doing, cat? Ow. That hurt. Look, you keep crying because you're not in the same room as me. I let you in the same room as me, and this is how you get kicked out of the room as me. Same room as me. You know, that's how. Come on. Jump up here. Don't call me. Come on. There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it, not jump straight onto my chest. You little booger. Oh. I forgot what I was talking about. I need to trim your claws, don't I? Yes, I do. Your claws are too sharp. Lay down. Otherwise, I'm going to have to kick you out. Lay down. I bet that was funny on stream. Sometimes I forget I have my webcam on, too. I'm just like, oh. On max height. Yeah, that was probably pretty loud. Sorry. That hurt. Work on a spinning coaster and a log flume for my current park this week. There were definitely spinning coasters, but they were like, you know, like the Virginia Reel and stuff, I know is one of them. But I don't think that's in the game. As for spinning wild mouse, I don't know, because there are spinning wild mouses in the game. I don't know if that era of wild mouse was in there. If they don't get approved and still build it, yeah, you can get kicked for that. So, like, there's no point of being in Wendelverse if you're not gonna, you know, go with it. Like, you have to get approved. You gotta get construction permits and stuff. That's basically what it is, construction permits. Oh, it's not part of the... Okay, it's something else you're working on. Gotcha. That is totally cool, then. So you do build it and then file for permits. Yeah, basically, what you're going to do is build... Like, if you... Say, like, we have three different permit forms. So there is a construction permit form, a park permit form, and a deconstruction permit. So... again, I'm going to make videos. You're going to start seeing videos on the YouTube channel where I'm going to be explaining everything on Wendelverse before the launch. So you guys have a really good idea before you get into the server of what to do. So 3 different permits. park permits is when you first open your park. So like everyone's going to start off with the park permit. This is where you're going to include all the rides. Basically, you're going to have to include all the rides that you're putting into the park. Like what kind of rides, you know, like I'm putting in an Arrow corkscrew, I'm putting in a Mock Wild Mouse, I'm putting in a PTC wooden coaster, and then you'll have all the flat rides and everything named in there, and you'll have the link to your workshop for the park, so that way we can observe the park itself, make sure everything in the permit is included as well in the park. So we already have these already made too, so this part's already been finished. We might need to polish it up and add like different questions and stuff, but so the park permit, and then once your park permit's approved, you're approved to go ahead and open your park. And then there's also the construction permit. So if you're just doing a yearly addition or something like that, say you're adding a coaster to your park, that's where you're going to do it there as well. So you'll want to build it in your park first. So whenever you get your park ready, just go ahead and build everything that's going to be in there. So like, so over time, build your addition. So what you're going to want to probably do is save your park without the addition, and then save your park with the addition. That just in case it gets rejected or something, and we tell you that you need to like completely start from scratch, which most likely you won't have to, as long as you're keeping within the times and that it's realistic, you know. So basically, you once you're finished with it, you'll put it in that permit. You'll do the construction permit, and then once it gets approved, you'll be cleared to start construction. So you've already built it, but it's going to be, we'll give you a day where, like, the soonest the ride could open. So, like, for instance, 1977, say I want to get ready for a 1978 edition, you're going to want to start, kind of like real life in parks, you're going to want to plan your new edition early. So, like, if I'm in 1977, you might start planning for 1979, so you can make the 1978 your construction year. So, because most of these projects you're gonna have like a season's worth of construction. So, and the way, you don't have to do this, but like, for instance, I'm gonna show you what I'm personally gonna do, using an example of like just a blueprint here. I'm gonna go and just place down. So like, let's say I'm just going to use a blueprint so I have something completed in here. Let's say I'm putting in a new ride. I want to put in a new ride. So here's how it's going to go. I want to find those Schwarzkopfs. Those are actually really nice because they have custom supports for what I'm about to show. They're in here, but I always can't ever find what I'm looking for. I'm starting to talk too much. I shouldn't really be talking this much, but you guys got me all excited for this. Since I'm explaining to you guys how all this is gonna work. Okay. I found it easy. I showed Fluffy my idea here, and I found it no problem, and now I can't find it. Oh, where is it, you little booger? There it is. So the looping star. So let's say I build my addition. So this is how it's gonna go. I'm not putting this in my park, but let's say I build the Schwarzkopf looper, and this is the final product and everything. So I submit my park permit and everything. So, and then let's say it gets approved. Now I'm clear for construction. So I can take this next season for construction. So let's say towards the end of 19, you're probably the best time to start planning is like towards the end of a season, and then use the next season as your construction year, if that makes sense. But anyways, let's say I get this, now I'm in the construction process, so it's still not officially in my park yet. So like we're in a construction progress. Now again, you don't this is optional. You don't have to do this, but I think it's really nice for the immersiveness. But let's say we go in here and I'm going to go in and basically delete most of the track except like the lift hill and stuff. And then I'm going to put in a crane. I want to make it look like it's under construction. Boom, boom. This one's a good one too, but it's not tall enough for this ride. I have multiple different sizes, so. And you know, the best way to kind of do this, I could even put out a tutorial on how to make this, but so say we got that. I'm going to go back into my blueprints and I'm going to find it again. So basically, we want to get the pieces. Actually, scratch that. I actually did already save a couple pieces here from the layout. So I'm going to go in here for the layout again. And let's say I just want to I want to make it look like I'm starting to put some pieces of the puzzle together here. So I'm going to go ahead, get the track piece that I want to start. This is the top piece that goes right after the lift right there. And I'm kind of speeding this really quickly, so. And I want to make it look like this is starting to get put in place and stuff. Because why not? It'll be fun. And like throughout the year, so you've already got it. Make sure you save a blueprint of your finished product, and then you just like slowly make it look like it's being constructed. So every time you do like a construction update or something, you add more and more of it. So like, say this is my construction update. We got supports and track is just now starting to be installed and stuff. So like this could be a construction update. Next construction update, you get rid of everything you just did here. And say the next construction update, we again, it's kind of like a continuous product, but like just again, make sure you have a blueprint. If you have a blueprint of your ride, we could do this. Like I could go, okay, so the next construction update will have let's say this much, a little bit of a bit extra track put into place. Let's say they've been placing some of those pieces in, and you can kind of do like, we could like say we did the same amount here. So like next construction update, you have, again, we already have the blueprint, you just deconstruct a little bit of it, and as you go further and further, you deconstruct less and less of that blueprint. So like now I can make it say, oh, construction update number 2, they've placed in this piece as a track and stuff like that. You know, so you've already got the project done, but you're just making it look like it's being constructed. From scratch. And again, you don't have to do this if you don't feel comfortable doing this. You can totally just wait until it opens if you really want to. But I'm going to do stuff like this, and I'm going to have like coaster enthusiasts doing some updates, like taking pictures, videos, and stuff. If it's modern times, they're going to be doing construction updates on YouTube and stuff like that. And then, like, again, if I wanted to make it look like another track piece is there, I could do that as well. But another thing you could do is on top of this, I also want to, like I said, I'm going over the top with this and stuff. You don't have to. This is just a me thing. Oh, what am I doing? What is happening? Why are you like this? So I could like literally do like multiple ones of these where the track piece is just laying on the ground. I might save a blueprint too, which would be kind of fun. So like, and then we can have like, I can place multiple ones of those down and make it look like the next track piece is gonna get installed and stuff. Got a good prototype idea for a wooden coaster. Cool. Let me bring up the Discord. So like a steel support structure on a wood coaster. That would be kind of interesting. Because it would make it real reliable. Make a wood coasters a lot more reliable. So you could like market it as like more reliable wood coasters. Because the idea of like starting your own company, you got to do something that's different from the other like real life companies, but something that could exist. If that makes sense. So you might like have to do custom support structures that look different from other companies. Very proud of your park so far. That's good to hear. But yeah, so like that's the construction process, and then let's say like again 1977 I get it approved. 1978 it's going to be under the construction process. And then finally, 1979, it's ready to open. And you have to test it, yada yada, get all that fun stuff done. And then you're good to go ahead and open it to the public and all that fun stuff. You keep saying DMs, but I have no messages from you. I'm so confused. Like, what do you mean by DMs? I have no new messages in my DMs. Again, I don't have any DMs in my thing. Like, I'm looking and I don't see any DMs that I've missed. But yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the basic first layout of the park. For the most part, I'm going to add like a few extra pathing spots and stuff. But this is kind of like the basic idea. You're going to do the loop around here. You're going to be back into the entrance. And it's going to be a very small park. But it's going to be it's still going to be kind of established. That, you know, and everything. So it's going to be small but established. So it's not like so small that, you know, but it's going to be fairly established. Now I need to figure out what kind of rides I want to have, because obviously I need to have a few more rides here. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rides right now, and I'm thinking at least a few more flat rides here. I think I'm definitely going to have a scrambler. I mean, it's perfect for this, so let's find the hurricane here. I haven't done many flat rides because I want to make sure, I haven't made sure completely if they're within the correct time period. So like over in this area, we're going to have a few flat rides. Now these could move. I'm just kind of getting an idea of what kind of rides I want in the area. Like that's not a final placement for that. I could move it. But I want to have a scrambler. Were these around in 1977? Possible. I'm not sure. The little hyper spins. I feel like they're definitely vintage. Like they've been around for a while, but I'm not sure if they've been around that late. Can someone confirm that to me? I haven't done my research completely on flat ride models and stuff and what's available flat ride wise. Swift Drifters, I feel like this one would definitely be a good one. I think another good one is definitely bumper cars. Like that's gonna be one that can for sure be in here somewhere. I'm not sure what it's actually called. In game, it's the Hyperspin, but I'm not sure what they're actually called. And I know they had these Monteleones. These guys were definitely in there. Teacups were, so I probably will do teacups. Carousel, of course. Yeah, probably should do a carousel. For sure. Alright, where do we want to put these? Most of our flat rides are probably going to be on this road right here. So I'm going to have that. Again, I'm not going to have a whole lot here. So we're going to do I think we'll do a grand carousel somewhere in this area too. Probably closer to the front. Like it'll be over here by the train station maybe. Kind of like in the back there. Yeah, B&Ms aren't going to come around until the 90s. So the teacups were a thing. Yeah, teacups are pretty old too. They have definitely been around for a while. That is for sure. So I'm just kind of plopping down these rides that I want for my opening. What does that put us to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9 rides? Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I kind of want to start with at least 10 rides. I think that's a good one. Main Street looks so much better than yours. Again, I just went on Street View. The way I did this Main Street is I went on Street View and I got it from Six Flags Over Georgia. Is kind of like where I kind of got my inspiration from. It's not like exactly the same, but that's kind of where I got my inspiration was Six Flags Over Georgia for this Main Street. And I kind of reversed it, like on Six Flags Over Georgia, everything inspired on this side was on this side, and same for that. So I kind of swapped it. That's how I kind of made it my own. But again, I did kind of put my own swing on some of it, so it's not completely the same, but it's kind of got this shaping a little bit. Oh, yeah, Tilt-A-Whirl. That's right, that's the name of it. 1926. I think that's going to be my 10th ride. Yeah, these have been around for a while. I knew these were old. I just didn't know how old. More of a main square. That's totally fine, too. Yeah, I think we might start with about 10 rides here. And here's kind of like the draw here. Because I want to make sure my guest flow is the way it needs to be. So this is going to be the most popular ride. The Aero Corkscrew is going to be the most popular ride with an excitement rating of 4.22. Well, actually, no. The Monster, sorry, the Wood Coaster has the 4.68 excitement. And then the Corkscrew is going to be the second most with 4.22, and then you have the flat rides over here that have a lot of them are basically in the red, so they're not going to be that. But my goal process here, since I have so many more rides over here, I'm hoping a lot of people will go over here. Again, I also will have buildings and facilities and stuff over here that will hopefully attract people, and I'm going to be doing some guest flow tests as well. So this is the underdeveloped area. We're going to develop these paths and these rides here soon. The coasters are kind of those rides that are going to take the longest to develop with their areas and stuff, because they take kind of the most effort when it comes to queues, stations, and sometimes custom supporting. So once we get over here, we're going to have to do all these, and then of course I need to build more buildings and more facilities and stuff. Oh, you want to ride? That's right. You want to ride the Wild Mouse. I mean, it's nothing much, but here we go. Kind of recolored it, made a little cover over it. Like it's not even like a full station. It's just kind of like a little little cover for the platform, basically. The excitement on the Wild Mouse is like 1.92. Yeah, it's not going to be very popular. I even made the queue line's non-existent as well, as you can see. It just has literally right there, and that's it. Literally just goes straight up. Here it goes. Whee! So this wild mouse is probably would have been like a relocation. It's probably not being built in here, most likely. If I am the first person at All Thursday, will you remove the trims? No. Like I said, it doesn't change. 5 people. 5 shirts. I could probably get the excitement a little bit higher if I adjusted some of the speeds of the brakes. But I mean, you've had 3 total shirts be sold. That's only 2 more needed. You just gotta figure out who bought them. Alright, let's adjust this. Deacceleration rate, I'm gonna go down to 10. 11 miles an hour. I'm gonna adjust these to go just a tad faster, see if we can't pop that excitement rating up just the slightest. Just ever so slightly. Maybe we can get it up a little bit. I love how the dispatch interval only works when I don't have more cars on the train. Tell me how that made sense. Oh, is it gonna work this time? I'm curious. Imagine if it was Fluffy. The Fluffy says he's for the trims, so. And my throat is killing me, man. Let's see if I'm gonna check. Is Derek live? Yeah, he is. I just saw that they HA did a comment, we need Joe to play Warzone. I might try it again. Oh wait, it's not even testing. I'm pretty sure I hit that test button, but okay. Cow goes moo, cats go meow, birds go tweet, and elephant goes to. I thought you were like literally singing the lyrics for what does the fox say for a moment, but then I realized you weren't because I was actually trying to sing it for a second there. Yeah, I need to test. We're gonna test out this mild mass a little more. Try and get those brakes working more realistic. I don't think it's like inappropriate. I mean, I'll play like any game, almost any game on here, like, but like I just don't care for like battle royales to begin with, and I never have liked Call of Duty at all. You know what I mean? Like, just Call of Duty is just, I do not like, I just never liked it, you know? You know what I'm saying? I've never really been on a wild mouse. I've been on like 1. Alright, we got it to 199. I want to try and get it to 2 though. There was one. Which one? There was one that was really slow. I think it was still this one. Oh yeah, deacceleration rate's really high. Let's change that a little bit. That one almost comes to like a full stop. Let's check it out now. Probably copyright. I don't think my voice is good enough for it to register that. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound, and no one knows. What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. See, sometimes it does the dispatch interval, sometimes it doesn't. Is it gonna do it this time? Nope. Ding, 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 ding. What does the fox say? Wap, pop, 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 pow. Wap, pop, 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 pow. Wap, pop, 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 pow. What does the fox say? Fun times. Yeah, go for it. Clip it. I don't care. I'm guessing you don't like that song, EJ. I think it's fun. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Doesn't hit it as hard there. That's gonna make that turn a little more jolting. I like how you get the good view of the arrow right there. That's the best part about this ride. What do we got? 209. Look at that. People are going to be running to this. Now, is the fear yellow because it's too high or too low? I was like, it could be some of those jolting turns, or it's just not high enough. Yeah, 5.0 fear is about where you want to be. So I think it's just low, is what it is. Even that jolt or turn in question wasn't even that big fear right there. Probably because the speed's not that, not really fast, so. Alright, we're gonna go 5 trains. I think it will be okay. Now, obviously, it doesn't want to do. I wish you could do block sections on this train, like at least be an option. I know it's supposed to be an older ride, but come on. Let's go now here. All right, so if I open it, they should be more spaced out. They should be. All right, so if I go like this, maximum waiting time, let's make that 45 seconds. Minimum waiting time, 45 seconds. I'm just gonna keep them at both. I didn't know you could send a loading thing. That's very disturbing because it doesn't actually ever move. I want to see how spaced out they are if I do the intervals here. You kind of using that, and the minimum dispatch interval might actually work if it's open. Sometimes it doesn't work if it's testing, but when you open the ride, it works. So sometimes. Just my goal is that this train gets over the lift hill before the next one starts on the lift. I don't want 2 trains on the lift at once. That's what we're gonna try and avoid. Nope, it's just gonna go. So the way this works, if I'm not mistaken, they load all these trains get loaded at the same time. And that's the problem. That's the reason why it does what it does. Like, it loads all these trains at the same time. That's why it does. Oh, you're right. I did number of cars per train. That's our issue. I never even realized that. Why is number of cars... Like, because they're not attached to each other. That's very strange. Now it might actually work. That's why they always go at the same time. Oh, I'm dumb. Thank you for pointing that out. Like, I just realized that. Now we're good. I was wondering, I'm like, there's gotta be a way to dispatch these in a proper way. That's why the dispatch interval wasn't working the way it's supposed to. You know, honestly, we can probably dip this down to 30. 45 is a little high. I didn't know you could group the cars like that. See, I never used this model, that's why I've never really used it. Okay, the dispatch interval might still be a little bit too big here. We might even be able to go down to like 20 seconds, because I don't want it to stack too much. I want it to like still go quite often, but like we just got to get the timing right. So you see that one's 30 seconds. Let's go down to 20. I think 20 might be a lot closer to what we want. Let's actually close it and restart it here. Yeah, I got your user thing, but I don't see any messages on Discord. Let me check again. But yeah, I don't have any DMs from you. Message request. Oh wait, that's why I haven't accepted the request, because we're not. I see. Now we're good. Now, okay, I see now. Now I see your messages. I figured it out. It was under request, that's why I had to accept the request first. I see now. I didn't know I had to... See, I'm still a noob when it comes to Discord, that's the problem. I've been on Discord for years, but like I still don't know how to do stuff. That's how ridiculous it is. How I am. Okay, that's a little bit better. See, it goes about when it's about right there, which is actually pretty good. The other train's kind of right there. Probably should speed it up a little bit more, because I don't want them to get stacked on there, because that's going to lower the excitement rating if they can't get off right away. We could go down to like 4 trains to kind of help with that if we wanted to. Dunk, they just like bounce right into each other. Okay, it still has the excitement rating at 209, so that's not bad. Oh, I guess it decided that was long enough. I don't know why this one decided to dispatch so quickly. It did. Honestly, like, this wild mouse will probably go up for sale pretty quickly. I'm not ignoring chat. Just because I don't reply, like, instantly right away does not mean I'm ignoring chat. Okay? The first train ignores the interval. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. But honestly, if I like remove an attract or a ride or something, I'm most likely going to sell it. Hey, we'll go to the highest bidder, okay? If you're the highest bidder, you can have it. I'm not sure how many seasons this is going to last, this coaster will, but it probably won't be long. It's going to be one of those coasters that we realized didn't do as well as we wanted to, so. Yes, it's a very small queue because it honestly will not need a queue longer than that. It's just going to be a walk-on. So we're going to make sure it's a walk-on. Because we're confident it's not going to have a line. So I might actually, like, we'll have the eye up the show floor with all the coaster builders in there. But we're also probably going to have another channel that allows us to, like, sell stuff. So, like, where we can sell rides or sell our parks and such. So it's going to be kind of like a little marketplace there. So, like, if, for instance, I do decide to sell this ride, I'll put it in there. Like, I'll put it on the workshop as a blueprint. Like, I'll save just the ride as a blueprint. That way you can even, like, if you want to test it out in your park, you can actually fit it in your park. You can't open it, of course, but you can fit it around in your park, see where it will fit in your park if you get an idea of where you want to put it, and then you can offer the person that's selling it, you know, that you can buy it for the price or you can negotiate. I'd imagine we'd be able to negotiate a price. You want that piece of trash so bad. Honestly, I mean, it's not too bad for what it is. I mean, 2.209 is not a great excitement or anything. Is it my lowest excitement rating? Teacups are higher. Oh, wait. 2.09 is what it is, right? Yeah. So it has a higher excitement rating than the big wheel. So it's not the worst ride when it comes to excitement that goes to the Ferris wheel. Yeah, do whatever you want to do. Just like... Bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Yeah, I'll say I don't think it will take me too much longer to build this park, as long as I keep up with working on it. That's a big if. When is the soft opening? It's a good question. We could actually kind of test out, see how people embrace the coasters that are connected. Which, this is not connected yet. I still need to figure out how to connect the exit path here. We'll probably be able to go underneath right there, actually, so... I'm actually going to... I do need to get started on the wood coaster here a little bit. Don't I? Oh wow, it can't fit under there. I was really thinking we could. I didn't think it was that close to the track. Like, that should be okay. Really? That's gonna be obstructed? Bruh. Kinda makes me wonder where I'm gonna go with this. How is this not obstructed if this is obstructed? Excuse me? I can go back here, but this is literally the same height. But the transfer track area over here is high enough. Alright, I have another path I could use. It's just gonna be a little bit longer. Longer than I would hope, but you know, if it's the only way we can go. So I might have to curve around over here. Can't go through the... I mean, it'll give you some good photo ops of the ride a little bit, but... we're gonna have to go under the brake run over here. It looks like. And we're gonna have to squeeze it in over here. I'm actually probably gonna delete this and connect it right there anyways, so that should hopefully leave us just enough space here to get this exit path connected. And you're looking at a lot of the raw stuff here, so it's gonna look a lot better once we get all the scenery and stuff in there. It's gonna turn out a lot better, so don't worry too much about that. Width, we're gonna have the width a little bit for that. This is just kind of like a basic layout, and stuff could change as well. Don't think we're gonna be able to smooth that out, unfortunately. Might just have to go with some path covers to kind of make that a little more pretty, which sometimes that's the way to go. How do you make screenshots take up less space? I'm not entirely sure. You might go into your Steam settings and might be able to find something in there to change that. So I want my purple present. I guess so. I don't know what that means, but I guess I'll take it. Okay, so what we're gonna do real quick, actually, before we do anything, I'm gonna do a manual save real quick. That way, when I let guests in here, we can get rid of him quick too. Oh, so just like regular screenshots, not like in Steam and stuff. I gotcha. I'm not sure. I guess you would have to, like, again, I don't know much about Macs because I've ever had one, so probably the wrong person to answer that on there. I don't know if you have like some sort of system settings or something where you can go do stuff on that, but as soon as your phone charges. Alright, we're gonna open the park. We're gonna open a few things. Stuff that is connected to the path anyways. That's why I connected it. Cool, let's see if the guests come in. There they are. This is the only guest spawner I have at this point, but there will be more than just this one. This is the only one I have set up right now. This is the bus stop. Do pictures take up less space the longer it's been since you took them? I don't believe so, no. Oh, we're gonna have to make a fix here. For some reason they're going through that. Hold on. This is why we do these tests. Oh, what the? I got just the fix. Boop. There we go. I love that they added these curbs. It's kind of a lifesaver sometimes. Very, very useful. It's bad that my guest spawners are inside fake restrooms at a bus stop. Sure. But my hopes is that I'm going to have a guest spawner there. I'm also going to have some with this sidewalk here. Wherever this goes, we're going to have a guest spawner there. So that will look good. And then I hope to have some hidden somewhere in the parking lot so they look like they're coming from the parking lot as well. Does that mean it's allowed? I mean, I would put them in very strategic places. Like I've also thought about putting a guest spawner. Let's see. Like, if you can, like, I've always had the idea of maybe hiding them in, like, buses. Obviously, this won't really work, but I've had that idea as well before. Alright, looks like a lot of people are heading towards the wood coaster. I like that they're using this back road. That's not, well, I mean, they have to, otherwise they would have to walk all the way around for it to make sense, because I haven't connected this path yet. Alright, let's see how they like to cut through here. They like taking shortcuts. That's one thing I know about the guests, is they like to take shortcuts instead of walking around here. So that kind of makes me worried that they're never going to walk right here. They're just going to walk up these steps and then, or this slope, and then go down this slope. Because these guys are obviously all heading towards Corkscrew. I don't think anyone's going to head towards Maniac Mouse. Because that's the only ride open over here. As of right now. Everyone's going to head to Corkscrew. I feel like about half's going to go to Corkscrew, about the other half's probably going to go to the wood coaster. But so far, not too bad just yet, for only having 3 rides open at the moment. Like, picture if your bus stop had a bathroom in it. I'm so confused of what you mean there. You know, so. I think this queue line turned out pretty good. The railings are a little low, but, well, not too bad. Might have been a good idea to make them a little taller. Maybe I should have made them a little taller. Maybe. They're a lot lower than I thought they were. Having trouble with your parking lot? Redid it like 5 times. I mean, that's a good thing, because, you know, hopefully you're making it better each time. Until you're satisfied with it. That's a good thing, though. Like, you're not satisfied with it, so you keep changing it. So do Tegid Cam. Gotta find a guest here who's willing to change their name. Well, I love how you just hear like King Coaster's like yell right there when you do Tegid Cam. this unfinished queue. That's amazing. And of course I don't have all those open either, but it's gonna make a difference. This is gonna have a cool like entrance plaza because I mean you got the sign here and then you get the corkscrew right there. Very, very well done visually, I think. Here comes the train. I don't have a queue for it yet. Yeah, I need to put a path cover on this part of the queue. I haven't done that yet. I only did it in this section. Looks like the lucky first riders are about to ride corkscrew. Operator's perspective. Try to ride corkscrew and Tejicam. I don't think it works. You don't ride with the. Fortunately, you can't just ride with the train. And like if you try and jump on the train, you just sit still. You kind of hover on top of it and you bounce up and down a few times, like that. We can go up the catwalk though. There they go. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-da-da-da-dun, dun-dun. I got the Helix soundtrack stuck in my head. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-bow. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Can't believe I just did that shot in Tejicam. Like, holy crap. Oh, I'm gonna get myself stuck. Oh, I'm on top of the loop. And Tejicam somehow. I don't know how we've managed this. You know what the challenge is getting unstuck? Because I know it's possible because I managed to get stuck. Oh. I almost gave up there, but I might have been on to something there. Maybe not. Well. Yeah, that's really annoying with Discords, is you have to keep your screenshots at a lower resolution and stuff, or the file size can't be too big. It is kind of annoying. Unless you like get the chart or the extra charge. You can pay extra and do powerful things. I was like, oh yeah, Nitro, that's what it's called. I think that's kind of a rip-off a little bit. Like, get Nitro and be able to upload higher resolution or higher you know, bigger files. That's what it is. At least you can get it for free and then see if it's actually worth it. Yeah, the wood coaster is gonna be popping. Look at that. Look at that queue. Nice and long. I should do what for the manufacturer / designers? What is that face? Did not mean to use that emoji. Yeah, it got me confused. I'm like, what? Ooh. Can we have park incidents? Totally don't want to happen. So there is like with the bot system, I do have it to where like incidents can happen, but the percentage is so low that it may or may not happen. Like I think I made like a 1% chance, like if you earn from your park and stuff, that like a accident could happen or something, and you end up losing a ton of money from it. So it is possible in the bots. Like it's just such a small chance though. Like I've got the bots kind of coded to where like there's a 50-50 chance for this to happen, and then it like branches off into other things. If this 50% hits, then there's another branch of like 25, 25, 25, 25, and then those branch off into like even smaller percentages. Like there's like a lot of possibilities. But if you go on the other 50%, there's a whole different possibilities there too. So it's like pretty complex coding at some points that I did for incidents to happen, and I do think I had incidents in there. So like, and I think it just said, it doesn't put in details, but I just put like the text just says an incident happened at your park today and you lost $5,000 or something like that. Something along those lines. I'll have to go over the bots, and obviously I have to do some polishing and adding and stuff like that, but park be destroyed by natural disasters. See, you don't want that to happen though, because it's gonna hurt your company. I know you kind of want a storyline there, but like however, if like an actual event happens, say if you're like in a situation like you said, Joplin or something, and that Joplin tornado hits, we'll keep real life events kind of out there. So like as a possibility, like if you are in that area and the natural disaster does hit, like you could have damages. So like actual real life disasters that have happened. IAPA stands for International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. We should do something like that. We do. Like the app, we have an IAPA show floor in the Discord. There is an IAPA show floor. That's what it's called, IAPA show floor, and it has all the manufacturers under that channel. So you can click on what manufacturer, so you can take a look at what manufacturers you want to look from. So like, I want to see what Arrow's doing. IAPA show floor. There it is. I want to see what SNS is doing. I want to see what RMC is doing. So, there is an IAPA show floor. It'll be cool. So yeah, we've already had that idea. It's going to be cool. Because I was just like, man, we need to have an IAPA show floor in there. It'd be cool. So you can actually see the different stuff that's being offered from different manufacturers and stuff. And we'll even have like live event stuff or live things happen. Like once we hit like 2013, I'm gonna put in like park. There's gonna be like park news and stuff or some sort, and it's gonna say in 2013, Sodar City debuts Outlaw Run, the world's most daring wood coaster, or something like the first wood coaster to go upside down 3 times. You know, like kind of like substantial coasters. Like I won't put every coaster in the world up there, but like substantial coasters or something. Steel Vengeance. It's in like 2018. Steel Vengeance debuts at Cedar Point, and all that fun stuff. Velocicoaster debuts at Islands of Adventure. Stuff like that. And then we'll do the same thing with our parks, with our rides as well. So, Gold Rock Park, you know, debuts Corkscrew with park opening. I haven't looked. I'll have to look at the stuff after stream and stuff. We'll look. What happens when Plinko 2 comes out before we finish Wendelverse? It's going to be a continuous process. So, for instance, if Planet Coaster 2 comes out, we will probably relaunch Wendelverse into a Wendelverse 2 or something like that. It'll be kind of like a Season 2 or something. And everything, we might have a reset. I'm not sure. We could just reset everything. Or we can implement Planet Coaster 2 inside there. So like our current parks can exist in Planet Coaster 1, but we can also take parks from Planet Coaster 2 as well, if that makes sense. So it just kind of depends what you guys would want. Like, I'll take the feedback. Like, if you guys just want to reset the whole thing, we can. Or we can keep everything we've done and just, like, start playing on Planet Coaster 2. So, like, I personally would probably reset it, but if you guys really want to keep your old parks and stuff, I'd be okay with that. And just, you know, leave those on there, because I'm sure not everyone will upgrade to Planet Coaster 2 right away. So I got to keep that in the possibility, and I want to try and keep everyone happy. So it might not be a good idea to reset if not everyone gets the second game right away. So that's kind of a good point right there too. Not everyone might go to Planet Coaster 2 right away. Can I have the most inversions on a wood coaster in like 2020 or something? Yeah, totally. You know, I mean, like, as long as you don't alter the rides that initially break the record is kind of like my condition, kind of. Like, for instance, Outlaw Run opened in 2013 as the first wood coaster to go upside down 3 times. As long as you don't beat Outlaw Run to that record, I'm totally okay with that. For instance, like, the reason why we're starting 1977 because I built this corkscrew model and I wanted to do 75, but I'm like, oh wait, corkscrew didn't open until 76, so I don't want to take that record first before them. Outlaw Run currently shares the record with Wildfire, so at Colmarden, so it doesn't really, it kind of shares the record with Wildfire. Planet Coaster 2 official, I have confirmation. Even be a Planko 2. It is basically all but confirmed. It's happening. I'm like pretty positive it's gonna happen. Like, if it doesn't happen, I would be very shocked. It's not like 100% official, but I truly believe it because of that leaked roadmap that came out quite a few years ago. It predicted Planet Zoo before it was announced. It predicted the Ghostbusters DLC before it was announced. Jurassic World Evolution 2 before it was announced. And the leaked roadmap had Planet Coaster 2 on there. So everything on that roadmap has come true. And so I'm up to this point. Like, there's still a few things that are still on there. There's supposed to be like a Jurassic World survival game. And some of this stuff could get canceled too, but I do think Planet Coaster 2 is going to come because it's on that roadmap, and basically it's happening. And the most biggest rumor right now is that it's going to release late of next year, so like late 2023. everything got delayed by COVID, so like it probably won't be here right away. But how's it going, Jake? How's it going? Wouldn't it be funny if Carl Marin got a B&M looper called Outlaw Run? I love how like Wildfire's logo looks kind of like Silver Dollar City's logo, just kind of vaguely. Like it kind of looks a little like SDC's logo, and I'm like, Gonna head to bed tonight. See you, Cal. Have a good night, man. Yeah, I'll be on One Valley Park again pretty soon. I usually do it on my days off, so probably Monday or Tuesday, if not both. Will probably be the next episode, most likely. I don't like to guarantee things, but that's probably like gonna be the next episode. When it comes to streaming, I'm gonna stream it on those days, and then probably edit it that night and get it out the next day. What's with Wildfire's drop at SDC? The thing gets me every time, but not even Time Traveler gets me anymore. Really? Wildfire has a good first drop, especially in the back. Like, I think it's very underrated because you get those B&M or like over the shoulder restraints, old school restraints, and like you get some air if you don't get clicked all the way down. Like you get some air on it, and I'm like just at the right weight where I can get some good space, but I can't click it one more time. I don't have an official date for Wendelverse coming out. I'm hoping by this year, but it could be a possibility of being early next year. Basically, it just depends on when I get this park done. Once I get this park completed, we're gonna be looking at launching it. As soon as I get this park completed, we'll probably put out a actual launch date. So I'll probably put an actual date out eventually when we're planning on doing it. As of right now, it's just in the coming soon stage. So. I'm pretty sure gondolas were around in the 70s because I think Coaster Gnomes actually has a gondola for his park, and we looked it up, and yeah, you should be good for gondolas. In fact, currently, Back Time Traveler is just my favorite drop. Yeah, Back dropping Time Traveler is actually one of my favorite drops as well. Going down sideways, and if you get some space between you and the bar, you get some massive air, and it's just insane. One of the best drops. I think it's the best drop in the park, in my opinion, but even over Outlaw Run. I think Outlaw Run's overall the best ride in the park, but I think Time Traveler has the best drop. Nothing like going on. As long as you're in the back. If you're not in the back, Outlaw Run's better on the drop in the front, I think. So it just kind of depends. Disneyland had its gondola in 1972. Yeah, I think you're good. Gondolas should be fine. Gondola. Do you guys say gondola or gondola? There's a whole debate there, right? Will we still will we still see additions even when your park is completed? For example, what do you see in Intimate Blitz in 2018? I mean, a park is never truly completed. Like, it always continues. You're going to remove rides. You're going to add rides. So, yes, once the park is, I guess, quote-unquote completed, that's when Wendelverse starts. And the point of Wendelverse is that we're expanding our parks, giving them new additions and all that stuff. Basically, so... Check Discord. Oh boy. Oh gosh.
Where's this purple present? I'm confused. Checking Discord, I don't see anything. Like, I'm not seeing nothing. I don't see nothing. How do you say Reese's as in the candy? I say Reese's. Reese's is how I say it. I think that's the majority of people. As far as I know, Reese's. I know there's some people that say Reese's. Reese's. I know people that say, I know a couple of people that say Reese's, and I'm like, that is not how you say it. It's Reese's. Like, if you've seen commercials, it's Reese's. They say Reese's. Not Reese's. Okay, guys. I think we're going to switch over to Fall Guys for a bit. I'm getting tired, and I'm sure Derek's probably going to be switching over here in a minute. I manual saved before we let the guest in, so that's how it should be. Check general. I did check general. I didn't see anything in there. Oh, there it is now. Fine. Now you put it in there. Click this and look. Two boosts? I'm so confused. Oh, is that the present, the boost? I'm guessing. I don't know how Discord works. Give you a upgrade nitro. So oh, okay. So does that mean I get nitro? Or is it like a server thing? I don't really know. Like, again, I'm very much a noob when it comes to Discord, even though I've been on Discord for a while. So is it like a server boost? You get 50 plus emojis. Oh, great. Just what I've always wanted. Now I can do all the emojis. 10 custom stickers. Alright. And I told myself I wasn't going to talk this much, and I've started to talk this much, and my throat's starting to hurt even more. I need to stop talking. See how my stupid camera keeps glitching? That's why I stopped using this webcam. But I have it set. It's the only webcam I can use right now to get rid of the background. Otherwise, this scene wouldn't work. My talk scene wouldn't work. I don't know why it keeps doing that glitch. It's so weird. Yeah, I need to calm down on my talking. I need to soothe that out a little bit. So I kind of sound a little annoyed, or sound a little something. I don't know what it is. Basically get a bunch of useless stuff. I love useless stuff. Let's go. Who doesn't like useless stuff? I'm surprised Derek hasn't switched over by now, but that's okay. Steve's at the airport. I think he's coming back. I just saw it in the chat. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have enough space for you to join EJ again. Probably. Your Discord DMs. What? I don't see anything. Like, I keep saying, like, I haven't seen it yet. And I'm like, I don't see anything at all. What DMs are you talking about? There's no DMs. I don't have a DM from you. Y'all are getting me so confused. Make me feel dumb because I don't know how to use Discord that well. The Time Traveler soundtrack. I don't really have the soundtrack. The only soundtrack I have is... Yes, I see your DMs, Benjamin. But Silas has not sent me anything. Or something. I don't know. I recorded the audio. I recorded the soundtrack on my phone, so it kind of has some ambience behind with it. So, but I don't have specifically the actual file itself. You gave me Nitro. I thought that's what I saw. I'm so confused of how everything works. How do you just give me Nitro? I didn't see nothing popped up. I don't see anything popping up. I guess I just have it. Well, I guess if you did, I guess thank you. I'm guessing it's my Christmas present. Got Jonathan Taylor for my first team. You doing a fantasy league? I actually got Jonathan Taylor too. I'm doing 2 leagues right now, and on one of them I had the first pick, so I got Jonathan Taylor myself. Well, I appreciate it, Silas. Now, is Nitro like a one-time buy thing, or is it like a monthly thing that like you just get it for a month? My first team I have Jonathan Taylor. I have Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback. I've got Terry McLaurin. I got Darnell Mooney. I have what's the other receiver I have? Gosh dang it, he's a really good one. It was another good one. I'm pretty stacked. We even have some defensive players too. I have Aaron Donald. I have Nick Bosa. Derwin James. I have a pretty stacked team this year, at least on that one. My other one, I'm not as confident as, because I think the people on the second one that I was doing was a little bit smarter when it came to drafting. While people were getting kickers in that first league that I did, I was getting Nick Bosa and Aaron Donald. Alright, I need to stop talking so much. Oh, I was looking at the shop here. What do we got in the shop right now? I've looked at it already a little bit before, but we can get the gator. Actually, no, I can't unless I put actual money into the game, which I'm not going to. Oh, door guy. Oh, nice. Punching glove. Bouncy ballard. Love how you can be obstacles. That's clever. You can actually be the obstacles in the game. That's great. Wildfire pack. Nay. That's great. Jordan Poyer. Nice. Popping Whiz Banger pack. Do we have enough for custom games? Probably not. Probably gonna be playing with Derek anyways, so. Well, let's see. Can I go to these? Yes. How close am I to getting some cool stuff here? Fall face. That's a cool one. I'm close to getting the crocodile. I really want the ice cream cone though. That's the one I want. Does football camps in small towns where you grew up. Nice. Is Derek getting on or what? Or is he playing another thing? It looks like he's playing another round. Or I'm just really far behind. Sometimes my does get far behind. Like it just drags behind sometimes. Just made the smoothest GOG roll ever. Nice. What shows do we have today? Still have these ones. I kind of want to try the blast ball bangers. Real quick. I'm going to do solo real quick. Do I know who Jordan Poirier is? I've heard the name before, but I can't put my finger on it completely. Yeah, I knew. That's what I was thinking. He was in football. He's a corner. I have heard that name recently, so like, I didn't want to like be wrong. I'm pretty sure he's a football player, but I'm glad you said it. So. Going to the Steelers game, nice. I don't know if I'll go to a game this year. I usually go to Arrowhead and watch the Chiefs. I was at the championship game. That was a heartbreaker. That was a heartbreaking one. I thought this was supposed to be blast ball. Oh, it is blast. Wait, what? Okay, so we're like on a team. This is weird. So is it just gate crash with blast balls? If so, what the heck? What's the point of doing that? I don't get it. It's got me so confused, but we're on teams, so it's basically blast ball with gate crash. But like, who would even go for the blast balls? We're just trying to qual. That's weird. Oh no! My partner already finished and is probably like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? We need top 9. Okay, we might make it still. That's weird. I really hope I'm not actually getting sick, and I hope that my sore throat's just from talking a lot. I hope so. I'd hate to have to call in. Calling in's not really my thing, man. I don't usually like ever call in. Tiptoe. I really don't like this one. Like, I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing. Bills are pretty legit, though. I feel like they're going to get to the Super Bowl eventually. In the very near future. So this is basically with blast balls as well. Oh gosh, and people have those stupid blast balls, they could blast us off. Oh gosh, stop pushing me. Okay, still going forward. Nope, not there. Not there. One more over. Who knows when we go forward. Oh, there it is. Oh, we both got first and second. Look at that. My teammate got first, I got second. Epic. This is an interesting take with all these blast balls. My cousin were joking about how Solar City's furniture store should sell gamer chairs, but they are just time traveler seats without the lap bar. Oh, is Derek getting off? Warzone now, maybe? I don't know how many rounds this has. It probably has like 2 more. Is the next one the final? Maybe. Alright, final round. Blast ball. I'm fine with this because I'm pretty good at blast ball, but I make stupid mistakes sometimes. Like, I always usually get in the top 2, and then sometimes I just walk right off because I'm not paying attention. If I can just get a little bit better at that, I think I'm good. I've noticed to stay a lot closer inside. Because if you get hit with it, you have a lot more space to absorb that hit and not fall off the edge. Because the only place you can fall off is in the very center right there, and it's a lot less of a chance if you're on the inside here to actually fall off. Fine, you can have it. You take it. But things get a little difficult once those platforms start disappearing. I feel a lot more comfortable when there's a lot less people in here. I try to stay constantly moving. Get those cuts. A lot of people right there. Let's get them. Yeah, that was a good hit. I only think I got one though, but still. Only got like one person out there. My gosh, people. Oh, get away from me. Get those guys. Yeah. Look at me go. I got another person out. I like blast ball. If I can just get better. Ah, that would have been good. Oh, let's go. He walked right off. Let's go. Oh wait, was that our... I forgot we were teams on that. So that might have been my teammate, I'm not sure. I don't know if my teammate actually got out. Yeehaw! Look at that win. First win. First game, first win. Let's go. Got another crown. Would I consider airtime Outlaw Run's airtime hills to be ejector or floater? Definitely ejector. I don't really know if there's if any floater airtime moments on Outlaw. I think it's all ejector. However, if you go over to Powder Keg, it's got some incredible floater airtime on Powder Keg. On those first 2 hills after the launch, you get some pretty good floater. If you get a little space between you and the bar on Powder Keg, you're just levitating on Powder Keg's first 2 hills, especially that second hill. Like, I swore I counted like 2 to 3 seconds, and like, just a full like 3 seconds out of my seat on Powder Keg. Yeah, Powder Keg's got some insane floater. If you get a little tiny... If you're able to manage a little bit of space on Powder Keg, which I know the team over there, they like to staple sometimes, so... but if you can, like, get a little bit of space, like, you just float in that seat. As long as you don't get stapled, so... Yeah, I might let some of you join here in a minute, but I'm waiting to see if Derek gets on. I don't want to be in the middle of the game when he switches. He must be having a good night on Warzone because he's still on Warzone, and it's 11:17. So... Bum, bum. I just scoot forward on my seat. Works on every ride. It just kind of depends. I'm pretty good. Like I don't typically try to staple people. I'm pretty good about that. I still try to make sure it's touching against them because I don't want to again get in trouble or anything. But like if they're like trying to get ridiculous amount of airtime, sometimes I do kind of like, yeah, that's a little bit too much. Just you know. But I don't staple people. Like, shove it down, you know? Because that's already going to happen on the first drop of Outlaw. You hit the bottom of Outlaw's first drop, yeah, you're stapled. That's how it works. I know a little bit of a trick on Outlaw to try and keep the seat up. So when you hit the bottom of the first drop, just push your shins up. I know it's not the most comfortable thing, but push your shins up against that bar. It won't slam down as hard on you, and you can get some good airtime on the rest of the ride. That's the only spot that really kind of slams down on you is the bottom of the first drop. But if you kind of push up for the few seconds right as you hit the bottom, just kind of push up against your bar a little bit, it might allow you to not get stapled as hard. And it all just depends on the operator, you know. Not every operator is the same, you know. You might have one that doesn't staple you at all. You might find another person that actually does staple you, you know. See, I got stapled at Velocicoaster, and I still felt like I was falling out of my seat. That's how good insane the airtime moments are on that sometimes. Just an awesome ride up, even though I still haven't met him somehow. I don't know how you've missed me so many times. That is kind of interesting that you've missed me every time. But yeah, that inversion, like my very first ride on Velocicoaster, I didn't really get stapled. I was just kind of comfortable. Second ride, I got pretty well stapled. I was kind of like, oh, come on, man, you know. Because I actually did not get a front row ride on Velocicoaster. My first ride, I did the back, and then after that, I was just like, I want to get on this thing again as soon as I can. So I didn't wait for the front. The front had a pretty big line, so I just kind of went wherever they put me. And then I did utilize the single operator line at least once. Me and my friend that was with me, we used the single ride. It was a little bit faster. And we weren't picky of where we went, you know. I was just like, just get me on this ride as quick as possible. That's all I want. Just get me on. I would die for 2 rides, Velocicoaster and Phantom's Revenge. When I come with my anti-trans merch next week, I'm staying at Outlaw all day until I see you. You know, the funny thing is, what if it's like a day I just randomly get off out of nowhere? Maybe I'll get off early and we can go ride some rides together. Said you're coming on Thursday? Let me see what I'm scheduled that day. I get a lot of early outs sometimes because a lot of my team doesn't want to go home early. So sometimes I get more early outs than others. Next Thursday... Oh, I'm breaker, so probably won't get out early. Yeah, no, I'm not. Especially the person that's ATD is definitely going to take their early out. So I'm going to be there until close on that day. Tomorrow, I am early out tomorrow. And I'm off Monday and Tuesday. The park's open on Tuesday, though, but I'm off on Tuesday because it's a 6-day. We're open for 6 days next week. Because it's Labor Day week. And then Labor Day weekend, we're open till not midnight, but 10. Next Saturday and Sunday, we're open till 10. So that's gonna kind of suck. Maybe not for you guys. If you're visiting the park, that's not gonna suck for you, but having those long hours sucks for me. Should be back at SDC in May, fingers crossed. Nice. What do we else we have? We have slime climb time. I want to try it too. Oh man, I'm just like so like exhausted. Like I want to stream so bad, and I'm just still like kind of so like blah. Man, Derek must be having a good night at Warzone because he's still playing Warzone. Oops, just hit my mic. Sorry about that. Why do you keep changing my gain? Don't change my gain, Mike. Stay the same. Like, I'm still trying to figure out when it does that. I'm like, when does it change that? It's kind of strange. I don't know if I have like a preset. I don't know if that's possible on OBS, but like maybe when I switch scenes or something. Cousin's coming out to California to work in the camp. Just fly out to Missouri and drive back with them. Cool. Yeah, I'm getting like more and more tired. I'm like, ugh. Race to the finish. Alright, be patient. Get back up. Ah! I hate it when I just tumble over for no reason. It's the worst thing. Alright, we can time this out. Ready? Ready? Ready, and go. That's the best time to go. Alright, I'm assuming this first round, it's just whoever makes it, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh. That was way too close. See, I could grab people here, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a lot nicer than some of these people. Alright, there's a trick to this. Just go right now, as soon as you can, and you can just, like, fly through it. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. That's not really a good oh, gosh. Oh, my... I just, like, dropped 2 obstacles, and the slime's right there. So, I cannot make a mistake now. There's no mistake making anymore. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. We can't spend too much time here. I gotta go. But I can't get knocked off. Stop tumbling over for no reason, dude. Why am I tumbling over? The thing's barely even hit me. That should not be top. Stop grabbing. Get out of here, bruh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. That was kind of tight. If I buy the shirt but don't go to the meetup, would you turn off the trims? No, you all gotta come at the same time. That's how it works. You gotta be committed. Oh my gosh, what did that guy do? The slime was in the... You got lucky on that one. I think he was trying to do that on purpose. What if you FaceTime Silas? Look, if you're gonna protest anti-trims, if you're gonna protest this thing, you gotta be committed. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna believe it's a real protest unless I see at least five people protesting. I wonder what the final round's gonna do. If it's just gonna be like first one to finish. Why is there a penguin? Why is there a penguin there? There's a penguin there. That guy had a penguin. Like he's just carrying the penguin. Do you get bonus points? I hate it when my stupid camera does that. Alright, easy obstacles. Thus far. I like this version. It's easy. Oh. Yeah, we're fine though. Sometimes I like to stay off to the side here. Because typically you won't get hit by anything. See, I don't like these things. These things suck. Fast moving guys, because I try to go, but then I hit it, and then I just fall over. It's annoying. Look at these moves. Look at these moves. Okay. This guy is going to be a little bit tough. Alright, run, 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 run. Dive. Run, run. Okay, we're good. I made it. A trim supporter. Buy the save the trim shirt. Or keep the trim shirt. Like I said, if there's... Say if we have 5 protesters with the 5 remove the trim shirts. But if someone comes in with keep the trim shirts on the same day, it minuses that one out. So, what is this guy doing? He's so scared to go. Dude, just go up and dive. He doesn't know when to go. The slime's coming, bro. You gotta go for it. There you go. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do this. Alright. Show it with keep the trims. Oh, there's only 3 of us left. We're the only 3 that made it. Me and then the other 2 that was just kind of messing around at the end there. So I'm curious of how the final round's gonna be. Final round. Okay, so it's gonna be a lost temple. That's what you're gonna hit us with? Ew. I don't like Lost Temple. It's all up to chance for most of the thing. It's like, that's what I don't like. If you don't choose right, it's not much off a skill. This guy's not even going. Look at that. Don't be wrong. I'm right. I'm still right. Oh, this is good. Let's go this way. Please don't be wrong. Eh. Oh gosh, I'm going forward. Look at us go. Look at us go. I have a chance here. I have a chance, but I can't mess up. Okay, that one's wrong. I hate these obstacles in between sometimes. I'm trying to move forward. Wait, not that way. Not, it's gonna be this way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go. 2 wins in a row. My first try on these ones too. I'm not really good at slime on the temple one, Lost Temple, but since there was only 3 of us, it was actually a lot easier. I got a big lead because I had a few right choices there. All right, sweet. Let's go. I'm honestly thinking Derek's just gonna be playing Warzone the rest of the night. Unless he just does Fall Guys for like 30 minutes. Gotta say I'm impressed with myself. I won in Blast Ball Bangers and Slime Climb. When did I change my bottoms? When did I do that? I don't remember changing that. When I gained them, I must have I don't even know. I'm Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla. Oh man, I don't know, man. I didn't even know I had this one. Emotes. Alright, I'm gonna watch Derek for one more moment. I probably won't work on it right now. I'm gonna go to bed after this. I did not get... What sucks about last night is I was trying to get some sleep. Like, I went to bed earlier, nice and early. Earlier than I usually do. And, because I was like, man, I want to get some extra sleep. And I just laid in bed. And I was actually really tired. I was really tired. And I could not sleep. I don't know why, but, like, I would not fall asleep. And it was really annoying. And then the cat started being really loud. Kylo's being really cute right now, though. He's being behaved. He's just cuddled up in a ball. Sleeping right now. And I just kind of had a rough morning this morning, too, because I was so tired. And I was like, man, I literally had the goal of getting more sleep last night, and I got less sleep. Like, that usually doesn't happen to me. Like, usually if I'm tired, I can be knocked out pretty quick, but... Because I'm honestly debating just getting off now and heading out, because I'm just... My throat's killing me, and... kind of debating what to do right now, because I know some of you guys want to play, but... Like, I'm tired, and I'm at ATD, I'm early in tomorrow, so I have to be in earlier than usual tomorrow, so... I gotta be there at 9, even though the park opens at 10, so... I just kind of want to see if, like, Derek's about to get on, though. That's why I'm, like, curious, you know what I mean? Because I'm, like, literally wondering if I'm getting sick, but I don't think I am. I literally think it's just a sore throat, but... Because I would hate, like, the way I slept last night, or lack of sleep last night, and now I have a sore throat, makes me think that I might be getting sick, but I'm not sure, if that makes sense. So it's got me a little nervous, because I'd hate to wake up and feel like crap. Because again, I don't like calling in. I don't have any cough drops. I might make myself some nice hot tea or something, kind of soothe the throat. We do have a lot of tea. Hey Tyler, probably getting off soon, maybe. Unfortunately, but maybe get some warm tea, some hot tea and stuff. Might soothe the throat a little bit. Just go to bed. All of you yell at me to go to bed. You can have a sleep stream. I'm gonna just do a 24-hour live stream, and I'm just gonna, you guys can watch me fall asleep to make sure I fall asleep. I honestly probably could fall asleep in this chair. This chair is really. But can you do this? I can. I forgot how far back this can go. Oh gosh, it feels so sketchy, but I know it's not gonna fall, but I'm like, it feels so sketchy. I could even go further back, but I'm scared to. Yeah, I could definitely take a nap in this. I'm thankful for this chair. This probably looks really funny. Ugh. Yeah, back up. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we can take nap together. Nap stream. I was just gonna wait and see if, like, Derek, after this match that he's doing on Warzone, I was just gonna see after this match if I'll give him one more shot, and if he doesn't switch over, then I'm probably gonna head off. He must be in the zone tonight, because he's, he's been on Warzone all night. I mean, his stream does say Warzone and Fall Guys. Like, legit, if I did stay on, it would probably only be 20 more minutes, because that's typically when Derek gets off too, so. So I just want to play with Derek a few rounds. Don't risk it for the... I'm not really risking anything. I'm just like... I notice rounds in Warzone can sometimes take a while. But hey, I got 2 wins in a row. Well, like, there's nothing wrong with my voice, I just... Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Coo-ee. Clap, clap, woo. Clap, clap, woo. Clap, clap, woo. Crowd pleaser. Oh, I think he just ended his match. Friendly wave. Thumbs up. Tiger stance. Z snap. Alright, Derek's coming in. Play a few rounds with him. How many more do I need to start getting these? I need to do 8 more rounds. Qualify. I'm not gonna die. Top 3 guarantee. Clan of Yeetus. Bouncy Bean. I like that one too. Bouncy Bean. There he is.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Joe, Super People is so much fun.
Doing what? Oh, Super People?
So much fun.
I haven't looked. I'll have to look at it right afterwards and maybe try it out. Is it free?
It's free.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah, but I think that it was fun for me because I'm pretty sure that since it's still in beta, not a lot of people are playing it yet. So there's a lot of AI, and they were horrible.
Just
My first game on, I won with like 14 kills. It was wonderful.
I did 2 rounds before you got in here, and I won both of them.
Nice.
I
anyone playing?
I did the blast ball one, like the new shows, the blast ball, and then I did the slime climb one and won both of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we got some people that want to jump in.
Steve was in my chat.
Looks like we got EJ. Yeah, I did see Steve in your chat. Something about he's at the airport.
Yep, headed home. Hey, EJ.
Hello.
I don't know if anyone else.
Sorry, I probably only got a couple in me anyway.
Yeah, same. I was gonna get off soon.
He was gonna head to bed if he didn't get on.
It's like a countdown.
It was, basically.
Yeah, but we did the Lost Temple with only 3 of us, and I won.
Nice, you won Lost Temple.
Oh yeah, he won 2 games in a row.
And then I did the blast ball one. The blast ball one's interesting. It does like other rounds, but it adds blast balls. We did Gate
Really?
Crash, and it had just random blast balls you could pick up and throw.
Huh.
The tiptoe.
Yeah, and then the tiptoe with blast balls too. So it's kind of
It's
interesting.
very strange.
And then the final round's just regular blast ball.
So on tiptoe, if you throw the ball, does it get rid of one of the tiles?
Yeah, it gives
Oh, cool.
it lands on the tiles, and then if it explodes all the tiles away.
Hmm.
So it's got like a radius.
Yeah, sure, Silas. Oh boy, oh boy. I always start so well on this one, and then I just like die at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Over and over. Oh gosh, a lot of people are trampling.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here. Alright, there's a wall there. I'm good. Look at that.
Shit.
I'm at the end.
Oh my god, this banana's grabbing me. I almost died.
Alright, I'm in.
I almost died at the end because a banana kept on grabbing me.
Get up, dude.
Oh.
Oh,
There's a
oh,
wall.
oh. It's here. What are you doing?
You know, just
you might wanna. You might want.
Jesus, man, what the hell? This game's so stupid.
I was gonna say you might want to look in front of you a little bit before you jump.
Am I part of the YouTube partner program? I mean, I guess I'm technically a partner. Ish. I think.
You have enough subscribers and hours played that you should
I
be
guess.
able to.
I guess that's considered partnership. I guess. I didn't know if it was separate, but I think it's the same thing. I do earn revenue. Yes, my videos are monetized. I figured that's what that meant. Or it was the same thing. I did get one of my videos demonetized because I was playing Madden and The NFL flagged it as in a Super Bowl preview because I was playing the Super Bowl in the game.
The Rams versus the Bengals.
Thankfully, yeah, it was the Rams versus the Bengals, and thankfully I appealed it, and they took it off.
Was it before the Super Bowl?
Well, I got all my views while it was flagged, and then after the Super Bowl, it got appealed. So I basically got all my views on it, so it kind of was pointless once they took it off, and I was like, well, thanks.
Yep.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm speedrunning.
Alright, all together now. Oh, come on. That was dumb.
Okay.
I sped run.
Kylo, please don't jump.
You
Not
have
again.
to dive. Oh, okay. On that jump on the bar at the end, you have to dive and then grab it.
I feel like I haven't had to in the past.
I haven't in the past. But
Usually, sometimes.
I guess it's just a timing thing, maybe. That one seemed a little bit further apart than the ones I've
Who
been
knows?
past.
Usually diving and then grabbing it works for me.
Next is... Our alerts on.
Oh, there we go.
Freezy Peak.
Oh no. I hope I don't get stuck on the snowball part like I always do.
So would you say football is your main interest outside of coasters, or is it something else?
I know for airtime thrills it goes coasters then baseball.
Yeah, I really do like football.
If you know who airtime thrills is.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
All right, we're on board here with Joe. The
Sometimes
Sasquatch.
he has some interesting opinions. Sometimes.
Yes.
He thinks Outlaw Run's rough.
That thing was shaped like a penis.
What?
That peninsula that you just jumped off of, Joe, shaped like a penis.
Because all I heard was he says Outlaw Run is rough. That thing was shaped like a penis.
What, Outlaw Run is?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. It's layout.
It's got a shape to it.
The out and back layout.
Kind of like a figure 8.
Alrighty, I actually did good this time on this map.
Someone else is live on YouTube, The Ender. Ooh, you almost slid off there. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, by the way, when the Banshee Scream alert came on earlier in the stream when you were playing Planet Coaster, it scared the shit out of me.
That's the point of it. It still hasn't really. Oh, great.
I'm not in it, don't worry.
I was sitting there. I'm sitting there playing Planet Coaster, doing the custom supported on that steel lift thing that I might show off. And I'm doing it, and all of a sudden I just hear, ah! I'm like, what the?
It's probably J-Trains or Silas. It's usually one of the two that do it, trigger it.
Yeah. Did it happen like Twitch and
Because
activate it?
I have
from there?
Twitch alerts on right now too.
Yeah.
On YouTube. So they go onto my Twitch chat and put it in there. Oh gosh, where's all the penguins?
What am I? Ooh. No.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not like
Yeah.
Derek. I'm not going after you.
Okay,
Hey,
thank
listen.
you.
Oh, that one just dropped down here. Give me that. I'm not doing so good.
Supposed to grab the penguin, not the person.
I'm not doing so good.
There we go. All done.
Get out of here.
Quit grabbing the person.
There's a penguin. Oh, I was like, I had a penguin up there. That was mine. I actually got lucky this time around. I went up top. I grabbed the penguin and I went up top here.
You have no points.
Shut up.
Hey, now you do. Oh, you just threw it.
No, I didn't throw it. I didn't
You
throw
lost
it. I didn't throw it. These guys stole it from me.
Nah, I don't think you. Oh.
Alright, stay away. Stay away. There's an extra penguin up here. You can take it. Oh my gosh, people. There's literally extra ones up here.
There's like 3 extra. Yep, go down the slide.
One spot left.
That guy at the bottom has the penguin.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Good try, dude. I wasn't even playing.
You didn't start racking up points till like
Uh,
late. I finished that quick. I got lucky. I grabbed a penguin, hopped up top, and I was just nobody was coming for me. It was fun.
Final.
Oh,
With
what
11
Coaster
people.
Gnome said
Man, I
was
wish I
Coaster
was on it.
Studios. This is how we roll. I want to watch that so bad.
I watched it as soon as it came out.
I want to watch it so bad, but it cost $8 to rent it.
I just bought it.
Yeah.
It was like
I think they were giving it
cheaper.
away free on Park.
It was cheaper when
Came
if you bought it before it came out.
Pre-order.
Yeah, like kind of like a pre-order thing.
Got it. I don't know. I've been doing pretty good lately on Hexaring, although I don't know if I'll do good this time.
It's an awful lot of people for this Hexa ring.
Yeah. Oh, great. The banana's grabbing me again.
Yeah, I think the documentary is pretty good though.
Yeah, I want to watch it so bad.
There were a few times where I felt like the ones being interviewed kind of rambled on about stuff that I was like, who cares?
You're like,
Like
can you
it's
please
not
talk about
has
Outlaw Run.
it has nothing. It's literally about like they started talking about their dog or something, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why aren't we talking about RMC?
My dog inspired me about this layout. Like, I got inspired. Oh, no.
There's some points like that, and I'm just like, why is this in the documentary?
Yep.
How did this make it in?
Big jump.
Hey, the backside of me made it in. He actually kept that footage in.
Nice,
So.
dude.
Oh, the
Yeah.
back. Oh, so you're in it. Oh, like
Because
that.
he had me walk down the train while we were closed for lightning. He's like, can you just walk up and down the train? I was like, yeah. My face isn't in it
You mean
though.
for Outlaw?
Yeah,
Do you get a film credit for that?
the film credit. Man,
If you check
you're doing
IMDb,
good.
Are you on there?
Look at him go.
I know I'm doing good, but I also got this freaking banana.
Oh yeah, that banana's been like griefing you this entire time.
Yeah. Been griefing me since the first
So
round.
you gotta get this win. Oh boy. Uh oh.
Oh,
Well.
no.
He continues to
I shoulda-
grief you. Now he's taunting you. Look.
I shoulda ran over. Ugh, sad.
All right.
Yeah, I would love to get it.
LG,
rent
even
it
if it's
at
only the
least.
second one, but I'm gonna get a crown. Wait and see.
I'd love to get it or rent it, but I just got the rest of the DLCs I needed for Planet Coaster, which was the Vintage and Studio, and then I also got the
Silas, are you on? I don't see you.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
I got the Ghostbusters pack just in case. Oh, I saw that you liked my comment. Yay. Wow, he liked my comment. Oh my god.
Oh. I don't know why you don't show up on my friends list. I have to search for you every time. And it says we're friends, but like I have to search for you. It's weird. There he is. Alright. He's got those Mickey Mouse hands.
Yeah, it costs $8 to rent it, and then it costs 15 to buy it fully. And like I wanna get it, but like at the same time I'm kinda like, yeah. So Auntie,
Yeah.
you're gonna buy that wooden coaster concept in like 10 years?
We'll see.
I was just like, ooh. I was watching JLW's RMC episode,
Yeah.
and I was watching him build the lift truss, and I was like, ooh. What if they had something like that, but on a wooden coaster?
Look at you, Joe. Inspiring people.
Yeah. This population is not going very fast. We're at 39, 40.
Oh, there. Oh, okay.
Looks like we're only doing 40.
Hey.
Yay, slime climb. I warmed up with 5 games of the slime climb event, so I should be fine.
Alright. Yeah, it's very special if I heart your comment on YouTube. Special.
Nope.
Oh gosh, slime's right there.
God, it really is already.
Like legit, like I'm not
It
kidding.
goes fast at the beginning, and then slows
Ah, I got hit. Oh no.
No. Joe, you didn't make that.
No, I didn't. I tried though. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Oh, get up. No.
Oh no! I almost did it.
We're here.
Kylo, don't climb on my desk. Oh no!
Come on, Kylo.
He made me walk off the ledge. Like not even like where the slime's rising, where it turns around to the next obstacle. I walked off the edge.
Die, you bitch.
Did you die?
Yes, I
No, not
walked
yet.
right up. I walked right off.
I'm dead as well. That
Kylo,
last one's fast.
you messed me up, cat. Because I wasn't paying attention. Because I was trying to get him off my desk. Oh gosh, these guys are right on the edge. Kylo. No, he's gonna be that guy. Slime's coming, dude. Did it kick me out of the party? Again? It shows I'm in the party. It legit shows. Look at this. It shows I'm in the party on my screen. If you look at the side there, it shows I'm still in the party. But it goes silent, and then it shows on your screen that I'm not in the party. I don't understand that. So dumb. It's a dumb glitch. Oh my gosh. EJ's just flopping around. Let's see if he pulls out the win here. Yeah, like it literally shows I'm still in the party. But looking over at Derek's stream, it shows that I'm not in it. It is very annoying. Good thing is this is our last game, so... I believe in you, EJ. Don't know if you're watching the stream and can hear me, but I believe in you. Go get that win. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's good. I love how people got out at the end because they jump off. Not a good idea. Kylo, you're such a big baby. Scar. I'm hoping me allowing you to spend time with me right now will mean that you won't cry while I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, you're not gonna cry tonight, are you? Keep me up. Yeah. Alright, it's Hexagon. Here we go. The barbecue master. EJ, here we go. Oh yeah, if you're talking about Planet Coaster, it's pretty much on all platforms now, except for Switch. It's on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and it is on Mac as well. Hey, what's up, Dusty? Yeah, I've thought about allowing console, but they're just going to be limited of what they can do, unfortunately. Like, if they want to buy another person's park, it has to be another console players. So, like, I think we can include them if on console. I think that's totally fine. But they're just going to be a little more limited because, again, they don't get toolkit items, you know, and they have their own separate workshop, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. So if you have, like, coaster designers wanting to buy from them, they only can purchase from other console coaster designers, which can kind of work if you, for instance, like, I have both the console edition and the regular, and PC, so, like, maybe if I was a coaster designer, I could build one on on console edition just for them. Yeah, no one's gotten out yet. So be careful. Make sure you're under a platform when you drop down. That's the most important thing. Yeah, see? Ah! There he goes. See who's gonna get the dub here. Right Banana, maybe? I got my money on you, Right Banana. I would just stay where you're at right now and make that last as long as possible. I think that's your best bet, dude. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, he's still good. He's still good. I think Right Banana's got it. I don't know, the other guy's got a few more platforms still. Oh, I would have went to the left. You should have went there. Oh, I think he still got it. I think Right Banana got it. Yep. I told you Right Banana was gonna win. Watch, it's gonna show him still in the party. Like, watch this. See, it shows we're all four still in here. See, it still shows I'm all with him. That's the funny part. It is so weird. But, alright guys, I'm gonna head out for the night. Sorry Derek, I didn't get to say a proper goodbye, but don't know if he's has my stream up, but I'm gonna head out guys and go to bed and try and get some sleep tonight, unlike last night, so. But I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight, and we'll hopefully be back tomorrow with some fun stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here all the time. It really means a lot to me when you guys are, when I see like a lot of the same names there every single night. Just like, no matter what, it's like automatic. If Joe's live streaming, you guys watch. Like that means a lot to me. So say thank you, Kylo. Kylo, say thank you. He's such a soft cat. This cat is so soft. Like, his fur is so soft. Homeschooled and have nothing else to do. Hey, seems like a lot of you guys are homeschooled, which is awesome. He's kitty. You hate cats? Aw. I love kittens. Say I love my buddy. I get him. He's just cuddling into my arm. He's so cute. Oh, he's wiggling that tail like he's upset. What? But alright guys, I'm gonna head out. Alright, Kylo, watch out. Don't claw me. Alright guys. I'm gonna see you guys later. Make sure you guys have a great day and cool tomorrow, guys. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go sleep now.